What's before there? I think it was
I
us
don't
three.
know if Ken asked the questions, but he was just kind of real, like kind of hostidity. I'm like, bro, you're not even gonna be here in the next 2 weeks. I was.
B.O.B. gonna see you, bro.
He could see me.
You can see me.
About the same height, good weight class. You know, what
we
I'm
in the
saying?
same weight class.
I'm trying to remember what his big song was. He had a huge
He
song.
did. He had
It was like Airplanes or something.
He had that one.
That ain't hip hop conversation. You guys have been saying you wanted more conversation, so we're delivering. Thanks to everybody that's on Patreon. We a couple of conversations we've done have came from them. So go become a patron. Patreon.com/deadandhiphop. We have a Rage Against the Machine classic review that's up. We got reaction to Schoolboy Q songs that he dropped leading up to the album. We got a conversation about our report cards on there as well. So yeah, check all of that out. And definitely also follow us on Twitch so you can catch our reactions live. But if you miss them, they're on Patreon, patreon.com/deadandhiphop. This conversation came from someone by the name of Nine on Patreon, and it is what happened to these rappers, which was interesting. It's always like, this is one of those conversations that you just be talking to somebody and then you're like, oh yeah, I remember him. So yeah, Sonny, helped produce this, and he put together a list of rappers that when I was looking at this, I was like, wow, yeah, I definitely remember. So let's discuss any. If I skip over anybody you guys want to discuss, I'm not going to go through it all. Then feel free to mention them. But the first one was Ace Hood. Y'all remember Ace Hood?
Yeah, he was big. He was big.
He was. He's actually still rapping though.
Really?
Yeah, he's still rapping. He put out a mixtape that is it Bodies or something like that. I think it's the 4th edition. So he's still putting out music. It's a little bit more trendy though.
Oh,
and I was
he was at Maybach, right, for a hot minute.
I think he was on Maybach.
He was on Maybach.
I think so.
I think yeah. But nah, yeah, Ace had a moment, bro. But yeah, he's still out here rapping. Still doing this. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But it's a little bit more trendy though. So it's like, bro, you had your moment.
Like,
yeah. So
Isaiah's right. Yeah, he was with DJ Khaled label We the Best Music Group.
Okay.
It was a joint venture with Def Jam. But I think he probably had some Rick Ross in there. I probably just thought maybe he was affiliated with
Probably was on
Maybach
some songs
or
with
something.
I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
if he was on some songs with Rick Ross. I feel like Ace Hood was definitely on a couple of like
Yeah.
big club bangers at one point.
Mhm.
Like in the late that,
Also Hood,
like in
yeah.
the late 2000s,
and he had that Hustle Hard and Bugatti,
Hustle Hard,
and he
yep.
had Future and Rick Ross.
Yep. I was about to say he had some club bangers at one point.
Yeah, he was on definitely some really huge records, So I hope he got some royalties from it.
I think he's like a bodybuilder, not a bodybuilder, but he's like a fitness trainer or some
look
shit.
good?
Huh? Oh, who? What did you say?
He said he looked good.
Yeah, but now he kept himself up like he's like still like I don't know, still is the word, but like he's a fitness trainer or something like that. I think I knew women liked him. I was like, what, Ace Hood, really? But yeah, obviously, he bodybuilding and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, Body was the album that he released. So I guess that ties into what
Probably.
you're saying. Yeah.
I don't know.
He said
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm trying to make it get at you.
I'm not answering that question.
He went his LL Cool J route. You know what I'm saying?
probably
Maybe
did.
that's what it was.
But yeah, but he got albums in 2022, 2020. Yeah, he
really?
he still he hanging. He
He
trying.
said he had his
I don't know,
time,
bro.
bro. John Connor.
That
was one you threw out?
Interesting one, bro. No, it's on,
He's on our list.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's still working on it. I think
working on what?
he's still trying to get the music career together. I follow him
He
on
just released the
Instagram.
album.
Okay.
He released the
Yeah,
album
he just
called
released a
3.
project, and it's good. It's just it's unfortunately it just seems like the big interest kind of dropped.
Yeah, because he was on Aftermath for so long,
And nothing came out.
Nothing came out.
I don't know whose fault that was, but
Right.
it seemed like he wanted to drop music
he really did.
badly.
Yeah,
Wasn't
he was
he on-
excited about it.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on the Compton album? He was.
Was
on,
he?
I think he
so.
was on the Compton album.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was on
on
the Compton
shit.
album. Yeah,
But that album just didn't.
right.
Because he got Kendrick songs on there too that just didn't never pop. Like, yeah.
But yeah, he was on Compton album. Like I said, he was signed to Aftermath while on that Compton album.
And he's
So,
still
yeah.
rapping very, very, very
Yeah.
well. I really feel like
But
He can still do it.
You think so?
I do. I think so.
man.
I think he
You
can
think
still
it's
do
one?
it. I think that
It's
it's just
not
what?
because of talent,
Right.
But I don't know. I think it's over. I know that's my catchphrase on this show,
mean,
but
people say the same thing about Freddie Gibbs. You get John Connor, the right producer, and I very much think that he can be a something.
He can get some type of revive or whatever.
Absolutely. I mean, give him. I mean, it's not like a Mad Lib, but
Yeah.
you know, give him somebody that can give him some beats that make sense for him. And yes,
You might be onto something with that. You might be onto something with that.
he's a hood rapper that can rap very fucking well.
Yeah. You might be onto something with that.
Yeah,
Because he has some cool concepts and stuff. Like that dude, I like him, man.
Yeah, the only thing I've heard that I didn't like still is that one that we reviewed.
did.
Out of
It's
all the
still
ones
B's
I
fault.
know.
B recommended the wrong album. Anything else John Connor did was so fucking hard. And again, he
That's what I
just
was
dropped
telling you.
something like, was it this year or last year, B?
It was this
was
year.
it- was it this year?
Yeah.
Early this year?
Call 3. Yeah.
And man, it's really fucking good. So
Yeah.
he's not gone yet.
yeah, Chris Platty is a big fan of him, and he did when he was dropping. I think he did like a John Connor week or something like that a while ago. So he's a big fan of John Connor. So he believes in him too.
Dang, who was that producer, man?
I don't know because John Connor has gone over a lot of different type of productions since the one that we did. I really wish Dre wouldn't have not, worked with him. I do think that Dre could have gave him some beats that would make John Connor pop.
Yeah, Dre ain't the person because he's just too much of a perfectionist, and this shit will just sit. It's what I heard.
Yeah.
He's just not the right person.
I mean, I could even see him. This sounds weird. I could even see him working with Alchemist. I could really see him doing
Alchemist
something
can bring
hard.
out something in any fucking body.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
that might
It's
be
just crazy.
It might be a good tester to do something with Alchemist and see what it sounds like. But I feel like he'll probably be like, man, everybody doing that. You think?
Maybe. I mean, Alchemist worked with Currency. Like I said,
Right,
Freddie
yeah.
Gibbs. Larry
June.
June. He
That's what I'm
Arm &
saying.
Hammer.
But that's my point. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
can see
put
John
some
Connor be like, well,
Larry
yeah,
June,
everybody
bro.
doing that.
I can't.
Oh, really?
I can see John Connor being like, "Oh, Alchemist wants to work with me. Cool, let's do it."
Yep.
Really?
And then
Yeah.
fucking killing it, absolutely killing it.
Go on, set it up, B.
For real, you got their numbers.
Go on, set it up, man.
You'll see him at the picnic this year.
John Connor, Alchemist, John Connor.
Man,
Do
Go
something.
ahead and set that up. B.
Go on, set it up, bro.
Another one on here is Kaz. Y'all know
Cos and Boz and them.
That's
Yeah.
FIFO, that's FIFO, boy.
FIFO.
That was FIFO guy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaz, bro. Like I don't even know if he even had.
He's actually pretty good, but this is more FIFO's.
It is,
boy.
but
That's
see,
FIFO, boy, right
because we reviewed Kaz, right?
Yeah, we heard.
Yeah. I think between him and Boz, they felt they were always somewhat generic. But, yeah.
Damn.
So it's hard to stand out, bro. It's like
I don't
were
know
on
if
the wrong-
generic's the right word. I think it's more so. I think what we said was they sound too much like J. Cole.
Exactly.
I think that's what we were saying, and they're
Yep.
not going to be better than J. Cole.
That's
I
exactly what it is.
okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't think they were generic. I think it
Yeah.
was exactly what Rod said. I think that unfortunately they were on the wrong label because everyone was just like, "Oh, you sound like J. Cole." If they were somewhere else, it would have benefited them more. And that's not anyone's fault. It's not Cos and Boz's fault. It's not J. Cole's fault. It's just a matter of they were on J. Cole's label and they sounded a little bit too much in that J. Cole arena.
Yeah, he's still around. I think for Kaz, I think he would probably need to do something like Boz did. Have anybody heard Boz's latest album?
I ain't know it dropped.
Damn, B, you ain't gotta say it like that.
No, I'm just saying, I didn't. I really
Why you saying
didn't.
so angry? Like, I didn't even know the shit dropped.
No, I didn't.
The fuck?
I think
I didn't. What is it called? Seriously.
Y'all stupid.
I didn't mean that in a negative way.
Yes,
I'm
you
sorry.
did.
I'm so sorry.
Yes,
I didn't
you
mean
did.
that, Boz. I didn't mean that, Boz. Boz, I didn't mean that in a negative way. Seriously, I didn't know it came out.
Oh shit.
I think it's called "We Only Talk About" or something like that. Yeah.
Oh damn, it came out in December.
Yeah, you know that's a bad time for shit to drop. I said.
Yeah.
Yep, too
December
close to the end of the year.
I'm bad in a safe time in case nobody mess with it.
Is it
but-
good?
No, actually, I enjoyed it. Actually,
Oh, okay.
Because when we actually reviewed it for 365, Nick was on it. But Nick was the one who was like, "Yo, you guys heard this?" So typically if he sends something, he thinks highly of it, and so far he hasn't really steered me wrong with some of his choices. So I listened to it. I was like, "Oh, this is actually different from what he's done before." Like he kind of broke away from that template.
The J. Cole comparisons.
Yeah. So if Cos could, find a way to do something in a similar vein, but in a Cos-like way without biting, it could work. But right now, he got some work to do. Fetty Wap?
That was your boy.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
That was your boy.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you did. You said, I love Fetty Wap.
I love her.
He was in jail though.
Oh, he went to jail?
I think he went to jail.
I hope he got out. I hope
He
okay.
did. He's out.
good.
Oh,
He dropped
when
the
is something
album
serious?
called King Zoo or something like that.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh,
Oh man, so that's what happened to
y'all
him.
are
Huh?
mean.
What?
Y'all are mean.
It wasn't good. Is that better?
Yes. It's a little bit better.
Man said, was that better?
Come on, man. Fetty Wap had like this one. People
it
say
was
he
two.
had more than one
I think
hit.
it was like two solid ones.
I was talking to somebody and they said he had like 6 or 7 hits. And I was like, no, Fetty Wap had one and I'll give you 2.
But he was a name though for
He
for
was a name.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was
nah,
in that 2010s run, right?
So
Like
did
the
the jail ruin it? Is that what happened?
Did what?
Him going to jail? Is that what messed it up?
He was selling drugs because he's not making money.
See, that's a shame, man. Because I mean, it was
Yeah.
probably an issue with his deal. He probably just didn't have the right people behind him. I mean,
Yeah,
because
that could've
I
been
don't
the
listen
case.
to him like that because it's not my kind of music. But from what I remember, that one song with the numbers was really, 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 really popular. So
He had Trap Queen,
I remember that song.
That was
My
one.
Way.
Won't you come right away?
Okay, that's 2.
Right.
Yeah.
When like LeBron singing it on a chord or something like that. I remember that shit. And Again is the other one. I don't know what Again is.
I thought he had one that was like 1835. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
that's 3.
That's 4.
Whatever this Again song is, that was big too for him.
It was.
He didn't have the right team then, because you come out with 3 really popular songs like that, and then you just disappear.
But it was
didn't have-
only within a year's time, I think. 'Cause it said 2014 to 2015.
That's what I mean. You
Yeah.
dropped those 3 songs. Well, unless his album just wasn't that hard. I don't know.
Well, actually, I'm kind of in the middle of you both because I think you're right. The team could have found a way to take what he was doing was catchy and different. It was a Fetty Wap thing, and found a way to kind of expound on it. But at the same time, you had a concentrated number of hits from this one album, and it's just like, where's the next hit? Like, what's next? And it's hard to follow that up.
Oh, I think he was having some issues with his baby mother too around that time. So I think that was a negative
Damn.
light on him. Yeah, I think I remember that too. So yeah, I think it was just some personal things going on, and I don't know if he was able to actually sell an album. Like he just had the hits.
Yeah, songs.
Right.
But like,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
right.
Yeah,
So
it
that's
was
probably-
tough.
People couldn't-
2014. Yeah, that was a time.
It's a name on here. When I saw, I was like, "Oh my god, what happened to her?" Dage Loaf. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
she had like a real hot buzz,
Yeah.
and then what happened to her? That Try Me song. Yeah,
Then she started changing her sound. She started kind of singing a little bit more or something
I
like
thought
that.
she was always kind of doing that though.
Yeah, she always kind of sang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember like it was some people that was like really backing her.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah. People loved Dej
Yeah,
Loaf,
people
bro.
loved her, and it's like
She opened on the Conway joint.
she sure did.
yeah.
She's
yeah.
doing features. She was on some new rapper named Huncho.
Really?
Yeah, one of the features on that.
Huh.
Yeah, she hadn't dropped anything since
Sure did,
2020.
yeah.
So
Okay, another 2010s.
does that mean you're done? 4 years? Because she only dropped one album.
It's hard to get that momentum back, though.
Yeah.
She's still doing features and keeping her name out there, but it's not anything that's making people talk.
Yeah.
This would have been the time where you got the women's renaissance
Lotto
going
and all
on.
that,
Yeah, man.
This would have been the time for her to
Meg.
kind of work her way back in, and if she did now, it's gonna be hard to.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
feature on one of the do a feature for one of them, one of the big ones.
But
Making
she had a
noise.
name though. People knew her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When Sonny, I saw that name, I'm like, damn, I forgot about. I'm like,
she's
what
from
happened
Detroit,
to her?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I was like, what happened to her?
Wow. Bean didn't do enough to push her out there, bro.
Shut up.
Yeah, did the home team embrace her? Yeah.
What about B.O.B.?
D.O.B. is gone, bro. I don't know what
Bruh.
happened to him.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Man.
man.
Because when people comparing him to Andre 3000,
But, well, only in the fact that he did like so many different styles or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because then he played like acoustic guitar and stuff
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So I used to get him and Bobby Creekwater mixed up.
I remember Bobby Creekwater.
I mean, no, just I'm not clowning, but I was never a fan of really,
Yeah.
you know, but I used to get them mixed up all the time. But yeah, I don't know what happened to B.O.B.
it's so weird, bro. It's like I don't know where the fall off
Flat
happened.
Earth.
Oh, he fell off the flat earth? Damn. Damn.
So you think that was it? You think that was?
I think Rob's right.
Yeah.
I think the flat earthers hurt him hard, hit him hard. Yeah, he.
I think you are absolutely
Yeah.
right.
But
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
He okay, so
didn't he release some
only in the
sub-part
fact that he probably wasn't a good enough artist to be able to say that. Because I feel that's not clowning. I'm saying like, hear me out, right?
yeah.
Like if Madlib said that, no one would care.
Nope.
If Questlove said that, no one would care. They clown him, but his career would be
He
fine.
could be fine. Yeah. Yeah.
His career must have already been falling off for
I
Flat
thought he was
Earth to
making
kill
some
it.
subpar
Oh.
music
I
before that
think
Flat Earth shit
was
came.
Oh no, that flat Earth was.
It
it
really
just-
hurt him.
I thought he made like some subpar. He started making.
I
some,
thought so too.
Yeah,
I thought
not
it was
so good
already kind of on the
music. Yeah.
decline before the Flat
I
Earth
mean,
thing.
I always thought he was eventually going to fall off personally,
Damn.
like after meeting him, because
Mm-hmm.
his personality is just kind of, yeah. You know when we met him that time?
I didn't mean no damn B.O.B.
Oh, you wasn't there.
Shaw was.
So,
It was me,
yeah.
you, Fivo. I don't know.
And
What's Fivo there? I think it
I
was
don't
us
know.
three.
If Ken asked the questions,
Yeah.
but he was just kind of real, like kind of high sedity. I'm like, bro, you're not even gonna be here in the next 2 weeks. I was.
Ah,
I
B.O.B.
was.
gonna see you, bruh.
You can see me.
You can see me.
About the same height. Good weight class. You know,
Yeah,
what
we in the
saying?
same weight class.
I'm trying to remember what his big song was. He had a huge
He
song.
did. He had
It
a.
was like airplanes or something.
And then he was beefing with Tyler. Remember that? Tyler was going at his
Tyler
neck.
who?
Tyler Creator.
Oh, that was probably a bad idea.
It was like
that
Bruno,
probably hurt him
yeah.
more than anything.
That it was all around the same time. That
all
flat
that-
Earth.
That flat Earth
Tyler-
thing was huge. I
Tyler.
just did a search.
And yeah,
For
then
sure.
him going at Bruno. He wasn't going at Bruno Mars. Tyler was going at Bruno Mars and him. But yeah, I think all of that hurt him.
His flat Earth thing make it to CNN, the
everybody
BBC.
remembers that, yeah.
That thing was huge,
Oh yeah,
bro. Everybody
because he was
covered
the only
it.
one really talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else outside of B.O.B. that was talking about flat Earth stuff.
Yeah, he started a GoFundMe to prove that the Earth is flat and got into it with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
people
so
looking at him like he crazy. That's what I'm saying. I think that was the end, man.
yeah, no, I think you're right. That did not work out for him at all.
If he was a different artist, it'd have been fine.
And I think
think
that
so.
song with
Yeah.
Bruno is Nothing on You.
Yeah,
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
I hate Bruno. I hate.
Oh
him
my
strong.
God, let's
Damn.
not start
Yeah.
this.
I just don't like Bruno.
Bruno
I
don't
just
bother
don't like
nobody,
Bruno.
man.
I know, man. Bruno dope, bro.
So, Sonny, you put Chance the Rapper on there. Do you think he's becoming the what happened to him? Or Chance the Rapper? I see he had put Chance the
I
Rapper.
think that's fair.
You can't. I don't.
Is he kind of getting there?
No,
though?
I think Chance the Rapper, if it's a good album, he could drop next year and be perfectly fine.
I think so. I don't think he's a
His
what
name's not
happened
gone
to,
yet. No.
rapper.
I think he's getting close though. I mean, Mike, you could be right.
He's on
All you gotta do is
flat
drop-
Earth.
You said what? No, I'm just saying. I mean, yeah. When I saw that name, I'm like, I'm like, I wouldn't necessarily say what happened to him, but if nothing comes out in another 2 or 3 years, we definitely
We
gonna
know
be
what
saying,
happened to him. He got married.
Yeah, the big day was a big.
We know exactly
Right.
what happened.
I'm just saying, but like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, if nothing coming out in the next couple of years, he's
Mike, you
gonna-
gotta
think-
admit that album, the big day, crushed him.
You think I'm about to argue that point? That's like me trying to fucking argue flat Earth. I'm not doing that shit.
I feel you, Mike. If he released something between now and next year, something like that, yeah, people, and if it's good,
I was just gonna say there's a
Yeah.
difference between what happened to him versus where they at.
yeah,
I think he's in that where they at stage.
Okay, he's
But he's at the tail
Yeah,
end
he's
of the
getting
where
there.
they at
to
and that what happened to him.
Yes.
But I think if he drops in the next year or two, I think he's
Yeah.
fine.
He had that dope song. You know when we did a track review?
Yep, I do.
That shit
I
was
do.
really good.
But he didn't do an album.
He
That's the
didn't do an
problem.
album.
He didn't follow up after
Yep, he
that.
fell up. Yeah,
See?
man.
See what I'm saying?
Because you wasn't here when
I didn't
what's the
know.
name was
I
in your
listened to
place. Adon was in your place.
Yeah, that
but
track was good.
The track was really good.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. He dropped that really good track, and then he disappeared again.
Yeah.
Give him next year. If he drops a fucking solid album, he's right back in people's good
yeah.
graces.
I can see that.
But he can't let his career go out with Big Day. He can't.
No, no, he got to at least try one more.
Yeah,
time.
You have
yes,
to.
you
Yeah.
got to, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got
that'll be devastating.
Another day.
to. Another thing.
Oh yeah, where is he?
Is that? But he's not like a
Where they at?
Chance.
I don't
he's like a
know.
Chance.
I don't know.
Wale is like a chance.
I think so.
Because I feel like Wale was kind of going downhill for a while.
He's in the middle of where they happen.
Where they-
Yeah, I think he's like
Where
a
they
Chance.
happen.
Something just popped up with Wale like a couple of days ago, I want to say.
Yeah.
Something happened with him. So he still has a name.
No, he definitely still has a name.
If I'm being totally
people
real,
love
and this is
Wale.
not a disrespect or whatever, kind of maybe, but if I'm being totally real, I never expected him to get big. I was never into Wale like that.
I think he did.
Wale
I
had a
did
big
big.
following.
I think he did.
He had a big following. He had
No, he
like,
definitely did. I just never expected
And he
it.
had some hits too.
Yeah. It's just
That Flower Bomb was man. Yeah.
because he had a huge female following too as well. Like yeah.
I think he just started. He started lashing out at folks. He ran up on Complex.
That's the thing.
Just
Yeah,
doing all kind
that's the
of
thing.
weird stuff. Well, not weird, but just reacting to stuff.
I think a lot of artists don't understand that you have to be at a certain level to where you can start acting a fool. If J. Cole said the earth was flat, people would be like, oh yeah, it's probably flat. Shit,
They
J. Cole
gonna
said
go
it.
check.
Yeah, they might. Like, I'm gonna go see what he's talking about. But there's certain rappers, and J. Cole could have went up to Complex and maybe flexed on somebody. He wouldn't because he's too nice for that. But he could have, and he would survive. But there's certain rappers that can't do stuff like that. And Wale, unfortunately, is one of them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Kanye can fucking say whatever he wants, and people will still hold him to a high regard. There's certain rappers that don't have that respect or that, that level of fandom. Even though I was never a big fan of Wale like that, I think Wale can still make a comeback.
Yeah, I think
Nothing surprises me. There's very few rap, like if you're talking about fucking Snow, okay, yeah, he's not gonna make Informer Part 3 and be like, oh, he's hot.
Right.
But these days, it really wouldn't surprise me if a rapper that everyone was like, oh, he's been gone, just popped up and was like, oh, I'm back.
This man says no.
Hey, I look at boom boom now.
I'm back.
Detect them, I say that you snow stop. Someone down the lane. You know you like that song.
Hey, I remember Snow.
Police, I'm coming at the
Yep.
window door. When them cars right through my window, so they put me in the back of the car at the station.
You know
I'm
Snow?
a destination. What?
Oh man, we have failed the youth.
Where they put on my pants, look up me bottom. You don't know that shit? Oh boy, you don't know about Informer, boy.
Hey,
Everybody thought that fool was black.
Like so,
Everybody thought that
Yeah,
fool was
we really
black.
did. We really
Bro,
did.
when I saw him,
We were claiming him.
Bro!
We claiming him.
I'm still blown away. When he popped up, like, who the fuck is that? This librarian looking ass motherfucker talking about I'm Snow.
Yes.
What?
We were like, what the fuck?
Hey, but if you guys are watching this video, go type in YouTube Snow Informer.
Like, what happened to him?
He showed up. Like, wait a minute. But yeah, we welcome any and all names in the comments section. Let us know if you guys have any, and any you guys want us to talk about. If you like this video, we'll definitely do another one because it's plenty of them. So we'll leave it there. We out. Peace.
Peace.